Hello and welcome back, this is Insti and I'm continuing playing Deus Ex Mankind Divided Jensen stories. And we have one left, that is the criminal past. And let's just jump in. New game, thank you. Give me challenge. Oh, here we go.
Adam, you disappeared. Are you okay?
I went over this months ago in Phoenix, TF-29's North America Division. Everything should be there in that report.
The report has a few areas that aren't clear. The operational details are there, but there's not a lot about your personal interactions with Agent Hector Guerrero. Specifically what happened to him.
Is this a witch hunt, Doctor? Because I feel like I've been under the microscope since London.
Adam, this interview has nothing to do with that. We're just trying to clarify what happened in Arizona 9 months ago. Just relax. Tell me what happened, what you remember about that mission one more time, and we can put this to bed.
You want me to tell you a story? Okay. Let's get this over with.
I'm listening.
It was my first undercover mission for TF-29.
They had me undercover as an inmate inside an all-only supermax known as the Pent House.
Pent House approach. Phoenix Flight Control requesting handoff of automated transport. How copy?
Reading your 5, Phoenix. Onboard AP is disengaged. Handoff complete. Tower has control.
Copy that. Have a better one.
We'd received intel suggesting terror attacks on several pro-law groups in the US. If it proved out, the loss of life would have been staggering. Agent Guerrero was the only one who could confirm if that intel was solid, but he was Dark Opal, already in the prison, undercover, and out of contact.
Would you consider this mission high risk?
The job is the job. What else is there to say?
I'm just wondering at the amount of stress such a mission might put on someone. It must be difficult.
Try and keep up, asshole.
We're agents, Doctor. We handle our roles as we need to.
So you were taken into processing.
Open the block!
All inmates are stripped of their augmented abilities on arrival. I had some idea of what to expect inside that place, but let's just say I should have been better prepared.
Okay, data's in, ID's verified. Last name Walters, first name Derek, middle name... Jesus.
I think they pronounce it Jesus.
Stinger, you might want to come take a look at this.
What is it?
Take a look at this hardware.
Full arm leg prosthetic replacement, energy converter. I don't even know what that is. He's a real deal hot rod, isn't he? What do you think? They look mil-spec almost?
Oh, definitely. I mean, these were made with love. I mean, look, right there, you can see on the...
Love. They ain't fucking cookies. What do we know about him?
First timer, it looks like. Doing a 5-year bid for aggravated assault and negligent homicide. Oh, he's being transferred up north in a few days to our big brother.
Kinda relaxed for a first timer. Too big for paradise, maybe, huh? Hot Rod? Can't waste any time getting to know you then, can we?
You want him on the list?
No. But I want to keep an eye on him. See where he goes, who he talks to. Upload the virus.
It's not a virus. Technically, it's much more
It can be a monkey riding a poodle up his ass for all I give a shit, egghead. As long as it shuts him down. Clear?
Yes, sir. Uploading now.
Hurts. Don't it? We put a suppression biochip doodad in your noodle. Just think of it as a housewarming gift from the great state of Arizona. We don't need you using your superpowers in here. Welcome to your new reality, Hot Rod. Better get used to it.
Can I get my eye shine in here?
You don't want to be here.
Hold on.
You on thin ice.
The pain you experienced, it was from the chip they implanted during processing, right?
Yeah, it kicked in if I even thought of using any of my augs.
So you were inside, stripped of your augs, no badge, no backup, and the clock was ticking on the terrorist threat? What did you do next?
I knew from the brief that Guerrero was in B block using the name Oscar Mejia. To get to him, I needed to keep a low profile, blend in, and follow prison protocols.
Do not lean on door. Well, okay. Right.
All right, Clanks.
I guess I can't save yet.
Now. Play nice and steer clear of restricted areas.
Looks nice, comfortable.
Hey, put a muzzle on the choke pain. I don't want to hear you groaning through the damn wall.
Nice.
I don't want to hear you.
Am I looking for anything in particular?
Just the shit these animals
Right.
think they can hide from us.
What am I doing here?
What is with the fixer?
Now I can save. Yes, let's make a save just in case. Why? Just did two.
They're the only friends he has.
So what are my missions at the moment? Go out to the yard. Seems like a plan. We have a map. This reminds me Chronicles of Riddick.
Oh, yeah,
Escape from Butcher's Bay and well, Escape from Butcher Bay. Of course, Assault on Dark Athena is a little bit different.
Just be careful what you touch.
I'm allowed to be in here. Howling wolves surround me. Fangs, dark with blood, the more they eat. The hungrier they get, I need to run, but can't. Snack on branches, sinking in snow. Quite dark. But to be honest, something that you might write in a place like this. But you have food in here. Is that allowed? Now what do we have? 9? Mechanica. Yes. Quite like Metallica, at least the font style. cut them all.
In solitary confinement, your privileges are restricted to a minimum.
What is that? Boneyard. Okay. Ooh. So fortunately nobody's original species Charles Darwin. An educated fool. Good thing. Use your time for bettering yourself. That's good. Programming patterns. Well, more education. But to be honest, I'm guessing he is trying to escape because after all, he could use those. The Fallacy of Divinity by Ben Ayot. No idea what that say, and I just probably murdered that language. Anyways, something about police.
Hope I don't pull turn down.
Disrespecting a correctional officer will lead to punishment and/or an extension.
Revision and history or something like that. Oh. We've got Legos, giraffe, train, truck. Objectify the flesh. Quite a lot of stuff you have in here. Fox. Teddy bear. That's how you open your shackles. If you ever get caught, you just say teddy bear. Which is inside the machine. It's good thing nobody's complaining that I'm checking around cells. I take that. Maybe I can get some shanks. Dancing cat. I'm a cat. I'm a kitty cat. I can dance, dance, dance. I can dance, dance, dance. I'm a cat. I'm a kitty cat. I can dance, dance, dance. I can dance, dance, dance. And that's enough. Zombot. So this is where I want to go and deactivate my little orc inhibitor. Oh right, there's a... Okay. Who are you?
What are you doing? You're just gonna stand there and stare?
Maybe. What you gonna do about it? Stab me? Maybe I shouldn't say that because he probably shanks me.
Your problem is you're a worthless fucking scumbag, huh?
I don't want any trouble.
Let's have a riot in here, please.
You're all innocent little lambs, aren't you? Get out of my face before I fuck you up. Go on.
Out of my face.
You better watch your step with the COs, friend.
Hello?
You looking to start some trouble, inmate?
Maybe. You wanna dance with me? Soon somebody shoots me or stabs me. No, we can't do anything in this level, unfortunately, so I guess... Yeah, I probably shouldn't jump, because I don't have my hogs. Nothing works. Because I have that monkey riding on a... Ooh, whatever. Hello? You okay? I can't hear you. Okay, okay, sorry. I'm not allowed to be there. Neither can I open it. This... Hello?
I'm gonna assume you just made a mistake.
I'm gonna assume you just want to have a fight with me. With... What are you doing?
Do something and I'll beat your ass down.
Okay. I was just asking if you need help. Jeez. Can I not be helpful? Hello?
Pads and shit. The one with the dragon piece that moves.
I'm just
I know the one, but we don't have that anymore. We have to settle for this.
Months to your sentence.
Oh, hey, can I invite Jonesy the next time we play?
I told you before, I don't like hanging out with that asshole. All he ever does is say negative shit and diss people behind their back.
Give him a break, man. He doesn't have use of his social log anymore. You know that. He just doesn't understand when to stop.
I don't care.
Wilberg helped me out when I first got locked up.
So I can
Took care
forget
of me.
about where I am without having
Good to know.
listen his
So Wilbrook is nice. Oh, I can talk to you guys from maybe here.
There's this little creep in here. No idea how he's still alive.
Was that some kind of a insinuation that I'm the creep? And you, sir? Can I try to talk to you? Well, maybe I should walk. There.
How you dealing with the choke chip they installed?
Not great, if I'm honest.
It can be hard to make friends in here. But you look like someone I could get to know.
Also, you need protection.
There isn't much to do for entertainment in here, man.
This isn't much better than working retail.
Yeah, I can't talk to you.
Well, I'm glad he was transferred to people.
Feeling bad, are we?
He just wants to get to know everyone on a personal level. You don't see much of that in here anymore. I don't like people who ask too many questions. He even wanted to know who I rolled with on the outside. I don't trust him. Didn't bother me. It was nice to talk to someone who wasn't throwing testosterone in my face for once. So what? You want me to open up to you two? Share my feelings and shit? You know that isn't gonna happen. That's soft, and soft will get you killed in any prison. Say what you want, man, but most of the guys liked having Mejia around, even if they won't admit it. It's too bad you won't get to meet Mejia.
Oh, okay, why not? He dead?
Maybe I could find a crossword puzzle book around here somewhere.
Is that a hint that you need a crossword puzzle?
It's just a feeling.
Maybe. Who knows? Can I talk to you?
What did you do? The place was packed and I got out my
Nothing.
Yeah? What did you do next? I peeped an alien and got beamed to a spaceship. What did you do? I was dissected and given a guilt trip. Yeah? What did you do next? I was framed and fitted with a magnetic chip. What did you do? I was imprisoned and removed of my citizenship. Whoa, yeah. What did you do next? I was forgotten and lost every relationship. What did you do? No more. I'm done.
This place is a library filled with final chapters.
That's deep, man. Truly deep. Hello?
Trading is... A multi-tool is a rare commodity in here, man.
Let's say I trade you for it. What would you want in return?
Booze, man. I need booze. Takes the edge off. I'll give you my multi-tool if you can get me a bottle of something. Anything. You got?
How does an inmate like you get his hands on something like a multi-tool?
Come on, man. I just met you. You expect me to divulge my sources just because you asked?
Fair enough. So where would I find a bottle of alcohol?
The guards keep some locked away in their security room. I think. I bet you'd find plenty of them in the contraband lockup, though. It's where they keep all the shit they take from us. But good luck with that. The lockup is all the way over in the admin building.
Not exactly easy pickings, is it?
You want easy? You might find some bottles lying around in the cells.
You expect me to steal from other inmates?
Hey man, shit disappears from here all the time. You don't ask me where I get my supply, I won't ask where you got yours. Now, are we gonna trade or not?
If I find any, I'll let you know.
I'll see you around then.
Okay, let's take a little look-see back in the cells. Maybe there's some booze in it. These are something I cannot open. There's I'm not allowed to go there. I don't feel comfortable to steal. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? I always enjoy stealing in games. If it's not nailed down, I'll take it. I'm kinda curious to see what's up there, but I can't. So I need to be... I don't think there's anything. Because I might want to have that...
He shouldn't be here.
What you gonna do about it? Shoot me? Okay, let's... That almost like seems... Come on. I don't think I can pick that up. Wait. Ah, television. Sorry.
Respect other inmates. Respect correctional officers. Respect yourself. And most importantly, respect the rules.
Respect my authority. Where did that come from? I have no idea. It might be that I will not find alcohol. Oh, I did find alcohol. Okay. So who are you?
If one of us was caught trying to break out, he'd be shot dead, not sent to solitary.
Oh, I guess that would be true.
Nobody believes me, but I think escape is possible.
Everything's possible.
Wilberg helped me out when I first got locked up. Took care of me.
Locked up, never get me out. Anyways, we got the booze. And then we got the multi-tool. But I have to be careful where I use it.
Trading. So you got any booze?
Take it.
Nice. You're the man.
I know.
Don't do anything crazy with it. Guards catch you, you don't know me.
Who are you? Okay, so we got a multi-tool. Ah. Okay, fair enough. Is there a possibility to get inside the security room? The question is, what would I do there even if I can get in? Keycard reader, no. I don't think I can get there.
Follow the rules and you'll live longer.
So let's go outside. I've been playing time enough. But if I can get inside the administrator building, that would be nice, because there might be something... Ooh, nice. Very nice.
Are you shitting me? Johnson. Andy fucking Johnson.
Do I know you?
Do you know me? Do you believe this clown? Yeah, you know me, you piece of shit. Theodore Zenga, Detroit, 2022. You busted my ass at the Howie Bazaar Club for sleeping with underage hookers, remember?
You've got the wrong guy.
Don't lie to me, bot. You threw me down a flight of stairs. My head hit every fucking step. You don't forget something like that.
Ain't no problem, is there, D-Town? How about you give the new brother some breathing room?
Break it up, Clanks. Unless you want a one-way ticket to solitary. No charge.
We're all fine here, Stinger. We don't need another accident. I suggest you find a way to cool off, D-Town. Show's over.
The guy's a cop, I'm telling you. I see you again. I'll parade your bot ass all over the yard. You hear me?
Hell, New Shine. Look at you. Making a good first impression already. I like that.
I'm not sure everyone agrees with you.
What, D-Town? Nah, pay no mind. He's not allowed to hate on the guards, so he just hates on everyone else instead.
So I should watch my back. Thanks for the advice.
Ain't the inmates gonna kill you in the penthouse, brother. It's the guards. Stenger and his crew be stirring up trouble all day, every day.
Why would they do that? Pissing us off is just gonna make their job harder.
It's like a game to them. They bait us into breaking the rules and kill us when we cross the line. Been worse since they murdered Wilberg.
Oh, let me get this straight. The guards are murdering inmates for fun?
Mm-hmm. Wilberg's just the latest brother to die for no good reason other than whatever Stenger was thinking. Just you wait, New Shine. Their time's coming. We Augs need to stand together, not apart, know what I'm saying?
Let's go with the Wilberg. Let's not be too nosy. We can ask the Guerrero after that.
This Wilberg, you say, was murdered. What happened to him?
Got himself cut in half by an automated sentry over in B Block. Official word was malfunction. Unofficial word is stinger. Must have gotten tired of the swing Wilberg had.
Sounds like Wilberg was a big deal.
He was the king for a lot of folks in here. Full gangster, kosher nostra. Been hooking and crooking since most of these guys were still dancing in their daddy's balls. Him getting taken out like that has all the brothers fired up. They can't just kill us like we're cattle anymore.
All level 2 inmates, return to your cells immediately. Your outdoor time is over.
Say, you don't look so good. Feeling the choke from the suppression chip Stenger put inside you, huh? It's a rare kind of pain, ain't it?
I've dealt with pain before. Sure, I'll find a way to deal with it again.
That's up to you. But I'd strongly advise you look for someone we call the fixer. He's an inmate like you and me, but he was a doctor on the outside. He can give you a little something for the pain.
Last warning, Clanks. All level 2 inmates back to your cells. Now!
Level 2, that's me, brother. The yard's yours. Enjoy your time in the sun. You need me for something, swing by 212.
Cell A212, got it.
For now.
Did you think you could trust this Dr. Flossie mentioned? Did you feel nervous or suspect something was wrong?
There was a chance he was walking me into something, yeah. And I didn't know how long it would take to find Guerrero. But losing the choke wasn't such a bad idea either. I had to think it through.
Yeah, you got something? Oh. That... D-Town, well, to be honest, if you get... hit every step of the stairs, you probably forget quite a lot.
Look at him, man. They want to kill us all with the choke shit.
The choke hits some of us harder than others.
They want to kill us all with the choke shit.
I hope you're one of
it's
the
like
lucky
we've been
ones.
castrated. Look at him, man. They want to kill us all with
Okay.
the choke shit.
I probably want to check that fixer. Yeah, I totally don't trust him. He might need me for something. Well,
You should go looking for that strange guy with the glasses.
I think I just did. Or is there another strange...
The guy's a phony.
What are you talking?
Flossie's all smiles until you step out of line with him.
What are you talking about?
Flossie plays all high and mighty, acts like he owns the place. I don't buy it.
You're just still pissed that he blew you off when you asked him for some crack.
The guy's supposed to be a drug kingpin, for fuck's sake. I don't understand what his problem is.
Whatever, man. Flossie's doing more for us than anyone in here. So why don't you shut your damn mouth?
Well, we have to be a bit careful with the Flossie.
I told you my story. Now, tell me yours.
I was a teacher.
I'm just trying to keep to myself.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I think I found the fixer. He's not that guy over there, of course. Is this the solitary? I think it is.
He's always got a fence or a guard between him and the rest of us.
Huh. Interesting.
I don't know. It's just
Uh,
a feeling.
Prolonged exposure
Did I just...
can be harmful to natural and synthetic skin.
Can I talk to you? Hello?
You the one they call the fixer?
Well, yes. Well, sometimes Wart. Cut-up version of Wertmüller. It's German, from my father. He said to always insist on the umlauts. Otherwise people butcher the pronunciation. So often butchered it, no matter what I did.
Sorry to hear that.
It's not your fault. You haven't gotten it wrong, not once. I like that about you, Mr.
Walthers. No umlauts. I'm here because Flossie sent me.
He wants it now? But, I don't have it. Not here. Mr. Flossie made it very clear. I internalize the words when someone like him asks someone like me to do something. Well, as you can see, the gate, delivery must wait.
Dig deeper, of course.
If this delivery is important to Flossie, I could help.
Did he tell you to tell me to tell you? Irregular. But possible, because your name is German, like my name, but yours. Simpler, stronger, an old warrior's name.
Yeah, well, this old warrior's seen better days. Now I'm just trying to facilitate things if I can.
Aren't we all, Mr. Walters? It's the temptation that concerns me. Once a man holds it in his hands, we're not made of plush. Can you promise to deliver it?
Yes.
I'm not looking to make enemies. If I can help a guy like Flossie get his hands on something he needs, maybe he can help me.
Very well. It's, cell 309. Be careful. Don't tell Teddy I told you. They know me. Know that if someone wants something from me, all they have to do is ask.
Okay, cell A309. I'll see what I can do. There's something else. The pain I've been feeling since getting processed. Apparently you're some kind of doctor.
Suppose I am that. Yes. Dr. Wertmuller. There was a brass sign on the door. It was deeply engraved. But that's in the past. I'm here now, specializing in the side effects of suppression. The choke.
Stenger's procedure, the chip they install on us. How does it work exactly?
Pain equals energy exerted. Man uses an iron lung to breathe, zap! His heart beats mechanical. Zap! He lifts his alloy arms over his head because Mr. Stenger tells him to.
Zap, zap, zap. Yeah, I felt it. And you found a way to make these reactions go away?
A combination of liquids, yes, and crushed powders in tablet form, small enough to stuff down a child's throat, enough to pass around without Mr. Stenger knowing. All you had to do was ask.
You expect me to swallow some magic pill without knowing what it is? I'm not even sure you know what it is.
It's a drug made up of diamorphine and fentanyl and oxycodone and quinine and pethidine and hydromorphone and...
Just tell me what it does.
It does what most drugs do. Numbs the pain. Makes us feel stronger than we are.
Stronger? Could it help a man get access to his augs again?
Exactly, yes. When a man takes it, he feels... regains access to parts of himself thought lost. Importantly, use of illicit energy is no longer punishable by Mr. Flossie specified that was the key, he said. And offer it to anyone who asks.
I think I like the idea of feeling like myself again.
That's a wise choice. Here, take one. Just the one. One for everyone. Oh, and side effects? Yes, there's the possibility of drowsiness and drowsy mouth, occasionally. The greatest danger would arguably be the long-term total unknown.
Inmate 524-1074, Wart Mulker. Report to the infirmary immediately. Wart Mulker to the infirmary.
That's not correct at all. Mr. Walters, really, it's the first 5 minutes I'd be most worried about. Those are the most crucial.
I'm just glad we're not at capacity.
I'm surprised you took the fixer's pill. Weren't you worried about the side effects?
The pill messed with my vision, but it removed the pain caused by the choke. Even more, it also restored access to a few of my augs. As far as I was concerned, it was worth it.
Still, that was quite a gamble. Have you felt anything since? Changes in mood, headaches, memory loss?
I can only think of one headache right now, Doctor.
What? What are they doing now?
Hey! If the choke doesn't kill you, I will. I'll rip off your fancy arms and beat you today.
Cannon, you already have one strike.
You won't be dead either way.
I'm warning you.
Scanning.
Don't communicate.
Area certified secure.
Bad. Real bad. Getting tired of flying in and out every day.
Come on, just a quick half. Send me right.
Keep hydrated by consuming 8 ounces of water, 8 times a day.
Fucking coward. Look at this.
Don't listen to them. It don't matter which block you live in.
They drive me mad. Guys over there. You gotta hook me up, please.
Water pressure's still low, but the A-block shower room is now open. Stinger say anything to you about setting Wilburg up?
No, I try not to get involved. Do what he says. Ask no questions. What's your point?
I heard a sentry took him out.
Refusing
That's
to be
not normally
scanned
what
by a
happens,
drone
right?
will add 18 months to your
He's
sentence.
dead, isn't he? Nobody's gonna miss him either way.
Hope. I don't pull turn down duty.
Inhale. Exhale. So, you're finally done with your shopping, and you're waiting in the checkout line. It's held up while one of the bag boys runs to find an item's price. The cashier has to change the paper in the receipt printer. The person in front of you is paying for their groceries in exact change. The person behind you keeps bumping into your heel with their cart. If you everything that has happened to you so far, you could very well.
Tampering with any part of your cell is strictly prohibited. Violators will be sent to solitary confinement for an extended
You
period.
really think that new guy's a cop?
I know he is, you idiot. Just can't remember his fucking name.
Isn't it Pig?
No, smartass. I mean his name back when he was a cop in Detroit.
Oh, right.
Was it Jorgensen? Nah. Alan Jameson? No. That wasn't it either. Damn it, I know it. I know it.
We're all gonna get blamed for a few bad apples.
Take it somewhere else.
Motherfucker!
Well, that's unusual.
Moving up! Get a smoker in there!
Apparently my mic was muted.
It is owned by the United
Let's take that again. I'm not gonna do that. What happened there? Why my mic went mute? Anyways, nothing important happened, so...
What are they up to?
What was the note? Little bird can no longer be trusted with the secret of Do Hikamating trade market. Must take it upon ourselves to keep it safe for Mr. Fossey, somewhere far from where we sleep. Sleep is compromised. Human mumbles in the dark. Teddies do not sleep. Only we can keep his secret from himself. All in favor? Good. So it's agreed we launder in the laundry. Please make sure to shower first. The blush revolt. Yeah, sorry about that microphone thing. Haven't had that for a while. Oh, wait a minute. And I also said that I was thinking to... the package is over there, so I need to get inside. Obviously, I could try to hack it or whatnot. Let's check the showers first. I was saying that I'm not gonna check the second level before I get the stuff. But can I talk to you, D-Town?
You know Flossie won't be there to save your ass next time.
Oh, I wish I could take you... Mm-hmm.
Get blamed for a few bad apples.
6014. So that's the code for the laundry. That's good, so I don't need to use the multi-tool or try to hack it.
There's something wrong with that warden.
Interfering with the duties of a correctional officer. Will add
Don't
3
worry,
months to your
you'll
sentence.
make friends soon.
I already did.
Cop, cop, cop.
What are they up to?
Shit! How'd you get past the chip? You're dead.
Hmm? Hello?
Weasel fuck.
Wait a minute. There was a basketball court. Before we do anything else, there's a basketball court. Is there basketball? I would like to shoot some hoops if I can. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm already lost. It's right over there. Not by night, I would say. Early morning at all, as I'm failing today quite hard. So any basketball around here?
How come the fixer gets to walk around all free?
I'll have to see if I find any balls or laying around. Hmm. Well, can't see. Maybe there's something in the cells? Don't know. Or maybe we get later. Some balls around. Some balls to play with. Anyways, let's go and check what do we have here. We also have this. There's a vent, so vent could get us in there. I'll need to be careful with that, but I have the code.
Something I should be doing.
I am not allowed to be there. Now I have the ball. You know what that means. I need to shoot some hoops. I want one hoop. Hoop? Hoop, hoop. Anyways, I want to shoot some hoops and get a basket. Not over there because probably the ball gets...
What are they doing?
Possessing contraband of any kind is a serious offense.
Nice! With the first shot. And yes, there's actually an achievement for that. That was great. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Nice. I thought we would spend all eternity shooting some hoops there, but I'll take that. I'll take that. Yes. Pure skill, baby. Pure skill. Please turn around. I want to steal a foxy.
I wonder if that stain is blood or taco sauce.
A package that seems to be intended to for Flossie. What could he possibly want with Biocell? Especially one that appears to have been modified to include Praxis software. Ooh.
So let me get this straight. Flossie was smuggling a biocell inside a stuffed toy. Were you tempted to use it yourself?
There was a good chance the biocell would have given me access to my augs, but it was clearly intended for Flossie. Not taking it to him could have jeopardized our relationship and the job.
Oh, is this a second time I could activate my... I'm guessing that's the second time you can activate your augs if you want. I'm tempted for the Praxis, but I'm also tempted to see what we can get from the Flossie. Now, I'm gonna check these through if I can. Wait, did I try on public transport? Yes. More cats. You okay there, man?
No inmates allowed.
I hear the state just incinerates you when you die in here.
Fair possibility.
Keep moving.
Shit can be hard to come by in this place.
And you're the guy who can get things, is that right?
Yeah. Well, a multi-tool, to be specific. I got one of those, if you have any new paws to trade.
If I find any, I'll let you know.
I'll see you around then.
Not if I see you first. Top 10 tech trends in VR, litigating for loss of reality. As technology advances, so does man's capacity to sue. In a series of high-profile cases in the mid-2020s, courts began to hold developers responsible for loss of reality. This disconcerting trend culminated in 2028 in state of Arizona versus Jeremiah Caldwell, in which a neural net developer was sentenced to 30 years of inflicting mental suffering on early adopters of his interface prototype. We here at the Top 10 Tech have no intention of defending Jeremiah Caldwell or his buggy code, but we do wonder why his plea of insanity was so easily dismissed. Fact, the court agreed that testers who strapped into Caldwell's prototype suffered severe psychotic depression. Fact, Caldwell strapped into his prototype more often and for longer durations than any of his accusers. Essentially, the prosecution argued that Jeremiah Caldwell's technology caused a severe reality break in every one of its users, except Jeremiah Caldwell himself. After sentencing, the accused was heard screaming, None of this is real. For his sake, one certainly hopes he is right." Okay. Interesting. To be honest, there might be even a point in there. Okay, you are there. Fine.
You better watch your step with the COs, friend.
Using a weapon against
Can I get inside?
Will result in an expedited death sentence.
Okay. Okay. So, nothing there. I had enough of the whining. Enough of this. You need to die, Ray. You need to die, Ray. Okay. Okay. Who's Ray? Days are slipping. I feel like I'm losing myself piece by piece while this place kills my memories. Who I was. Splitting headaches. Raymond, what happening to me? Oh, you. Oh. Is this some kind of suicide note?
Just a feeling.
This place is full of fucking spiders.
Do you have anything I could use? Probably not. Can I talk to you?
Nobody believes me, but I think escape is possible.
Oh, you're the escape guy. Yes. I guess we will find out. When in a rush, Tava Pilulka. So coffee, I guess. Or something refreshing to drink. Hello?
If one of us was caught trying to break out, he'd be shot dead, not sent to solitary.
Oh, okay, yeah. Fair enough.
Inmate property may be seized at any time for sanitation and security reasons.
This is an empty cell. Oh, wait, what? Have I missed few of those? That is interesting. I'll have to check around. Actually, I have probably, so I need to go and check.
I'm just glad we're not.
I wish I could see easier on top of those. Hello there. Don't mind me. I'm just checking if you have a new pose.
My cousin's right. This isn't much better than working retail.
It can be hard to make friends in here. But you look like someone I could get to know.
Oh, right, you're the chess player. Okay, fine. Do you have anything in here? No. So I probably need to go back around these places and check if I can find more of those hidden areas.
There isn't much to do for entertainment in here, man.
I know, man. Yeah, I guess I need to go back and check these around. I should realize that there should be hiding places. After all, this is a prison, so that would make definite sense. Do you hide something in here? Okay.
decked out like that, you must be in agony.
Almost. I'm feeling peachy. I could eat peach for hours. Oh, there you are. So we got more alcohol. I might as well take it if I find somebody to sell something. Do you have anything? Are you hard?
Multi-tool? I can make it happen.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Steaming.
Yeah, I'm avoiding that.
If I catch Senga staring at me again, break his jaw.
Okay, we got a... Oh, there we go. I'll probably have to check my level also. So that means I kinda do it so that I just go there and check it. Well, I could check it on the camera. Could we have used this as a... But anyways.
So, you got any new pods to spare?
You're in luck, mate.
Here.
Sweet! My multi-tool, as promised. Keep it out of sight. Know what I mean?
I know what you mean. And because I learned that multi-tools might be sometimes very handy when you need to hack something without being seen. Yes, we have more secret panels. So yeah, I need to go and check this quite... Oh. You never know what you might find. This makes my life easier. To be honest, there might be other panels. At least... Quite a lot of crafting, but... Well, although I'm guessing we don't get guns at the moment, we can craft other stuff. Like multi-tools. There we are, more crafting material. Nice. I should have realized earlier that of course you have hiding places in prison. After all, that makes a whole lot of sense. And there we are. We got alcohol. I craft those too, because who knows, we might need it. So, yeah. So how much do I have stuff? A few alcohols, multi-tools, something to sell. I could put the multi-tool, well, on number 1. Because why not? If we need it. So what can I craft? We can craft 1 multi-tool, buy, sell, mine, and Typhoon, I understand. Typhoon would be nice on this area probably, but I don't think I need it. So, let's go and give the man his stick. Before we, of course. Would anybody get annoyed if I do it like so? Okay, that worked. Yeah. Let's not do that. I just wanted to test. Because I just realized all the time I've been playing Mankind Divided, I have never threw stuff to other people. So makes sense.
You're looking for him in the wrong place.
Looking for what?
If I catch Senga staring at me
Where?
again, break his jaw.
Hello.
New shine. Didn't think I was gonna see you again so soon. Is a social call or you're here for something in particular?
Actually, I picked something up you might be interested in. A customized biocell. Couldn't have been easier to come by.
Now how the fuck? And what do you know about it?
I know that whatever it's for, it made the fixer pretty nervous. And judging by your reaction, I know it's worth something to you.
Fixer, huh? Well, I guess there ain't no point in being mad about it. Not your regular kind of thinker, if you know what I'm saying. So you're looking to deal, that it? Got something on your mind?
I was wondering how someone might go about getting into B-Block.
That so? Normal circumstances, I'd ask why, but seeing as you got something I need, we'll just say your business is your business.
Just need a way to the other side. You strike me as a resourceful guy.
That I am.
So can you help me or not?
Matter of fact, New Shine, I think we can help each other. Friend of mine is sitting on B-side. Name of Red Shoes. You make sure he gets that biocell, and I'll be most grateful.
Right. Only problem is I forgot to pack my walk-through walls augmentation.
Packed a smart mouth though, didn't you? I got you covered, brother. Here. Keys to the castle. Calibrated to the security refresh from yesterday. Should get you through most doors with a card reader. I'd still keep my head down though, unless you want to hang with Wilberg in the morgue.
Alright, so this Red Shoes, how will I recognize him? Judging by the lack of fashion in here.
Hey, my man.
Present company excluded, of course. But I can assume Red Shoes isn't actually wearing red shoes, so what am I looking for?
Let's just say Red Shoes is real good at getting himself in trouble. You'll find him in one of the cool-off cages. Just keep your ears open, New Shine. You'll know him when you hear him. Trust me. Red Shoes don't like to be kept waiting.
Okay.
Did you use the keycard Flossie gave you? What if it set off the alarms?
The keycard was the only clear advantage I had to reach Agent Guerrero in Cell Block B. It was a risk worth considering.
The modified biocell you were carrying could have given you an advantage too. You still weren't prepared to use it?
Being able to use my augs would have helped a lot. But there was no telling what would happen if I didn't take the biocell to Red Shoes as Fossey wanted. I had a choice to make.
Yes, but we are not using it. I'm using the keycard. I kinda trust Flossie in that regard, but he said I can use it all the doors. Can I use it on here? And if I can, what would happen?
I don't know. It's just a feeling.
I don't know, but it's just a feeling.
My brain
Refusing to be
is turning
scanned by a
to mush.
drone will add 18 months to your sentence.
Now this is opening an interesting idea. Yeah, I definitely want to check these areas.
Steaming, even in the shade.
I have to be careful. Now could you just, you know, go there?
Swear they're trying to kill us by keeping us bored.
I really need to wait these guys to move because I want to get inside there.
Come on. I heard something.
We have to check it.
My brain is turning to mush.
That works. I'll have to remember to walk. Walters. Keaton, keep an eye on the Walters in A318. I don't want him getting into trouble day one. I'll be on the message system. Update the cell block A sec drones. Protocols are refreshed, so let me know ASAP if you spot weird behavior. Sentries are still under review. Not sure what happened with the one that took out the guy in B108. Don still saying it wasn't a malfunction, but that would mean it was hacked. Unlikely, some logs self-deleted. Unlikely. Some logs self-deleted, so we're still digging. Modern technology with the power to delete itself. This place so effed up, it even drives the data to kill itself. Melanie Hansen. Inmate Colton Garner has been temporarily relocated from cell A208 to A301 following his report that his cellmate Raymond Cash had threatened to kill him. CO Santo Wood has had to subdue Cash previously. Dr. Essel reported that inmate Cash has been acting erratic of late, but that his aggressive behavior could be the result of his recent insomnia. Cash should continue to be monitored. Following the recent attack on Dr. Young by inmate Quayle, we asked the COs refrain from wearing sunglasses near cell A313. The inmate's already unstable, and we've been informed that it wasn't a random event. He's likely to become violent against anyone wearing sunglasses indoor. Dr. Edsel now has a quail on daily sedative treatment, but stay aware of his location even during yard rec time just to be safe. Calvin is doing fine. The only real damage was to his ego. Thanks. We have this. That's an exit door to somewhere. Actually, I could move you back here so nobody sees. There's a robot over there. I'll have to remember there's a guard over there. That I checked already. Quick save. No, I can't hack it, but I could use... I had to change the code to the maintenance room between the cell blocks to 3499. Remember that the next time you go for one of your secret smoke breaks. Couldn't help but notice what you've got hidden in there. Better make sure the management doesn't find out. Stashing state property is a serious offense. I might want to check that. Even if I don't go through there, I still want to know what's in there.
Many thanks to everyone who participated in...
Cell read everyday items. Common items that can kill correctional officers by Joanna Petty. Here are 4 everyday items that statistically kill correctional officers once every 24 hours. Pencils. The pen pencil is just as mighty as the sword when there's enough thought and weight put behind it. Broken glass. Be sure to clean up any broken windows or mirrors. Even just a sliver is enough to slice open an artery. Silverware. This one seems obvious, but if you forget to search inmates after a meal, there's a pretty good chance you'll find a fork, spoon, or knife jammed somewhere it shouldn't be. Toothbrushes. They keep your teeth clean, but the hard plastic handle can be worked into a sharp point. Forget about your pearly whites. Get ready for the pearly gates. Right, okay, so... And I'll take everything for now. Now the question is, can I close the window? Now this is the moment when I wish I had Oh, there's the camera. Bloody hell. Now that's a problematic. Okay, I'll probably want to check if I want to use the... Because honestly, if I can turn off those cameras, that would be nice. Cameras. Oh, yes. Yeah, I can't use the turrets. They are actually... Okay, that is enough for now. So does that mean they... Yeah, that is off. It's well worth use of multi-tool, I would say. So what I need to do now is disable the bloody window. I can't. Bloody hell. Please get up. Okay, so the cameras are operating in here.
I'm going back to university. I can't handle it.
Okay, you might want to be somewhere else. Come on. Oh, wrong button. You can also come over here. Now, what do we find around this area? Okay, I definitely need to save because I'm not sure if I can hack it. After all, my skills are quite low. Okay, weapon cabinet. Okay. When I said that I probably will not get weapons, I probably was wrong. Combine, let's get it on here. It doesn't really matter. Obviously, I'll try to make this sneakier than as sneaky as I can. So the point is, I could want to have that, but to be honest, I don't know if I can get it.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Yeah, opening is enough for now. Hector talks like that to all of us. You just have to get used to it. I've seen him let loose on people, and trust me, the way he spoke to you is his version of being nice. Ask Oaks. He just has a loud bark. Don't quit over what he said to you. For all he says, I don't think you'll find more loyal head CO in another prison. Tarek Lopez. Title lockdowns. Do you think there's too much overlap during the rec time? In any other prison I worked, we released tier of cells, give them time, get them back in their cells, then open the next tier. Isn't there a higher chance of contraband being transferred when they're all mingling like that? Seems like we're asking for trouble. I can see you might be worried, but we're under orders from Stenger. He likes having the inmates interact with each other, apparently. Says it lets him see who's talking to who, spot problems, ID inmates who might be cooking up, etc. I wouldn't sweat it, Ed. This isn't a normal prison. All of the clanks are muzzled and in so much pain that they can't really harm us. We'll be fine. Okay. Maybe you are still incorrect, but who cares? Oh, there's a shotgun. Yes. Something to sell. More stuff. Tactical shotgun. Well, this turned an interesting situation. Now I have weapons. And other curious stuff. Now I have to be careful so that I don't come out here. Okay, the card is going. To be honest, I could probably take him out too, but it doesn't really matter at this moment. Now, I have the code. I'm guessing it's for this. At least I hope. Alright. Cameras are off, but what do we find from here? Sink? Where would this lead? I'm just checking. I probably used the the ID cards, because after all I have them, but I would like to know where this lead. Trailblazer I got for... Oh. Oh. So we are over the cells. That's nice. Good to know. Really, this is nice. Basically, this will get useful, probably. Maybe. But...
Reminder. Religious affiliation is a personal part of your life. This facility will not try in any way to change your religious convictions.
Okay. More area. We could have get in here. But I'm guessing there are other ways. I'll just take a quick look, see that I scoured everything I need from there. Like those crafting pots. Yeah, I think we're done. So let us move forward, because now I have so many of those keycards that I should be fine. Okay, let's take that again. That wasn't the... I didn't realize there was a camera. I really failed in that. I should have realized that's a security zone, so... Oh, he's coming back, so...
Possessing contraband of any kind is a serious offense.
Where are they trying to kill us by keeping us bored?
Okay, now I wish I had the... Could you move? Had the... Can I close this? Had the remote hacking. So, I guess I could... No.
Of course. But I don't act like
There must be something I should be doing.
Really?
Yeah. An old timer taught me that trick. He said, we all need to play different roles inside and outside of these walls. Figure out who you are in here, and you'll be seen.
And now I wish, oh, do.
Some good advice. I'll have to try that.
Oh, and another piece of wisdom.
Refrain from feeding or eating any
Oh, bloody
wildlife
hell.
that enters the penitentiary grounds.
Leave it up there on the landing pad. And don't worry. You just gotta get used to this place.
That's a cell block B.
Yesterday, I was at Chatsworth for 3 years before getting transferred here.
Yeah, but whenever you move to a new place, you start all over. It's understandable that you're stressed out about watching over these augmented scumbags. What do you think the extra hazard pay is for?
No amount of hazard pay will cut it. If just one of these inmates get their powers back, we're all fucked.
That's not gonna happen. Choking these bastards isn't just for show, you know? So relax.
Okay, hopefully I'm allowed to... Oh. Oh. So I'm guessing this is quite similar to the block where we are.
Using a weapon against an inmate or correctional officer.
So you made it into B block. I can't imagine you started knocking on cell doors asking for Oscar Mejia.
Not exactly, no. I knew I had to keep searching. As long as I stayed out of sight, I'd find a way.
There was also that friend of Flossie's, right? What was his name again?
Red Shoes. Like I said, I'd find a way.
B block is currently under investigation. Inmates are not permitted near the crime scene.
Interesting. If I can take down people, I will. Do I need to worry about the inmates? I hope not. After all, that would make my things harder. if I can, I would like to find them.
Get lost. I know what you are.
What am I?
Some of these inmates creep me out.
I bet they do.
Maybe I could find a crossword puzzle book around here somewhere.
Ah, rather interesting. I hate those cameras. Now I wish I had the remote control.
No exceptions.
Okay, you are over there. So far, so good.
How long is this gonna take? I can't get to my damn cell.
Hold on a second.
CEO's got the entire lower level locked down.
That's because they're dragging out the investigation to make it look like they care about Wilson's
So let's
death.
see if everybody gets annoyed if I take her
what if it was
down.
I didn't do nothing to you.
Okay, they are in panic.
Get away from me. Fuck, goddamn.
Oh, go fuck yourself. Motherfucker.
Oh, come on.
Okay, so I have to understand that the inmates will cause panic and then there's an alarm. Okay, now I know. Good to know. Nope. Bloody hell, I already failed. Yeah, I probably need to load this. Of course, I could start shooting, but I'll try to make this as sneaky as possible.
I knew it.
Come on.
Respect other inmates.
How long is this gonna take? I can't get to my damn cell. CEO's got the entire lower level locked down.
That's because they're dragging out the investigation to make it look like they care about Wilbert's death. It's all mind games.
Yeah, but what if it was an accident?
Are you nuts? Did you forget about every other fucker who ended up dead in solitary because of a bullshit TBI?
Calm down, man. I remember.
Ain't no accidents. They want us dead. I swear, if they try to take another one of us down for something they did.
Wilbur was cool, but old school.
I'll probably want to get upstairs just to be certain.
So what? His connections didn't save him in here. Who's gonna step up now?
Coop, I know you got away into the storage room from your cell. I seen you sneaking out some nights. I need you to hide something for me. Look for me during direct change tomorrow. Boris.
I think we should get behind Blossom.
From here, you say?
Things gotta change.
You trust him? How do we know he didn't off Wilbur himself?
Now that's some sneaky stuff. All crimes committed within the walls of prison for augmented criminals are subjected to review by the Special Courts for Augmented Prisons, SCAP. The SCAP is an independent review board located in the capital of the state where the prison is located. Oh. Somebody almost saw me.
That shit was fucked up. The way Wilbur got capped by a sentry right outside his cell?
Can I get to the second floor from here?
Tell me you heard that as well.
Probably not. Yeah. Let's use the... Let's use the...
His cell?
way we found. Come on.
Wilbur got killed by the CO. They just used that sentry as
We
a
can
murder
go
weapon.
there.
That's what you say?
Hacking or lifting? Hacking or lifting? I'm almost next to the... These two are something I definitely want, but I also want some hacking. Ooh, if I get that... I'll go with this now.
I don't trust those fucking things. As long as they're watching over our sorry asses, I can't relax. Hell, I feel
I probably want lifting, but I also want the turret control so I can start if I need to mow down people. Probably I'd try to, well, at least disable the turrets if I need to. Ooh, silencer, silencer. Ah, the problem is I have bullets for assault rifle, which I could actually reload. Not that many, mind you. Pistol quite empty. Shotgun also quite empty. Maybe I want to save it for now and see where the ammo start to fall down. Wait, what is this? Oh, EMP. Okay, that's understandable, yes. And EMP shotgun cells, yes. I'll have to see what I'm going to do. I don't put it anything just yet.
We'll add 1 month to your sentence.
There's another way to go there. Well, we just found bullets. Could. What's the... Oh. That is something I need to check if I can.
Sorry, boys. B-block shower room is closed for maintenance.
If it was malfunctioning, then it should have started killing everyone. Nope. I'm not thinking about that shit. I get paid to be a guard. I'm not getting invested. You're not at all curious. Nope. They asked us to make sure nobody messes with the scene. That is exactly what I'm doing. They don't care. Nope. When my shift ends, I'm watching the game. You can do whatever you want. They should let us use the showers to cool.
Conduct yourself in a quiet and orderly manner at all times.
Okay. How do I deal with this? Obviously make a save. Anything I can use? Okay, this is where I can go, but I would like to check the scene if I can. But is that even possible at this time?
Getting used to the heat. Little.
If you know of an infraction being committed by a fellow inmate, report it immediately to a correctional officer.
Oh, bloody hell. Come on. No! I pressed the wrong button. I don't know if it's... This time I need to check it or somewhere else. The annoying part is... Oh, there's a one up. Okay, that's a problematic. Yeah, if I'm in cover, I'm in a good spot. But the problem was I tried to get inside the cover.
Tampering with door panels, electrical switches, or air vents is considered an escape attempt and will result in severe penalties and a week in solitary confinement.
And I got stuck there. Nope. Okay. Can I lure the guard in here? No, I don't want the camera to be suspicious. Again, not the camera, please.
Remember to keep your cell neat, clean, and free of contraband.
You catch that? Let's check on him.
Damn this heat.
No, no. Bloody hell. Are you coming in here? If you are, that would work well.
Come on, keep looking. Get up.
Oh! Oh, you saw me through the door. The problem is, if I can get him fast enough in here, that could work, but the bloody... Okay, let's make a little... Right. I have never tried this, so what happens if I do this? Will that make the...
Let's drop this.
Interfering with the duties of a correctional officer will add 3 months to your sentence.
So that won't break the camera. Okay. But I could use it. So once it's back over there, I'll shoot it and try to take out the guy. Oh, please. Oh! Oh, oh, okay. Last time. Probably I should just go forward because, yeah. Okay. We will have to do that later, maybe. Well, this is awkward. We are back in security zone and level A. My game crashed and my last save didn't load. I don't know what happened there. It's haven't happened before. That was weird. So we are back in here, and I guess I need to go back to the area, but I'm kind of tempted to see if there's anything else I can do around here. Because I didn't go outside once I got the ID cards. Was there anything I can open? Well, there are... Oh, wait, what? Oh, I can't interact with that, but there's that for... Oh! Oh, I can. Why? Okay, I can interact with that, so what... And...
What are they doing now?
But I want to see what's inside the fox. Is anyone looking at me? Okay, I need to...
This is bad. Real bad. The inmates look like they're in pain. Good.
Okay, you are a guard, yes. Let's hope the saves don't corrupt after this.
What are they doing now?
But I'll check what I can find from here.
Over there. We have to check it out.
No, you don't. Do you see me if I'm up here?
This is bad. Real bad. Are you sure this is the spot?
Solitary building creeps me out.
Do not accept any gifts or favors from other inmates.
Oh, and it's open.
Tired of flying in and out every day.
What are they doing now?
Oh right, I need to be careful, there are bots there. Hey Helen, I'm going to need you to set up the chains on the backup schedule after all. I thought I had access via the security hub in A-Block, but it doesn't let me connect. It's new, so it should prompt you to make a profile. If not, just use my password, Clankention, for now, and I'll change it later. Amanda Caton, correctional officer. I may need to check, because the area where I need to go through the cell block A to B, I want to check that a little bit more careful. Because I have no idea how would I check if there is a security or something that I could use to work easier through the cell block B.
Conduct yourself in a quiet and orderly manner at all times.
And because I'm a little worried, I'm gonna create a new save. So I can go through here if I want to. But I don't think that's a good idea. So let's go back. I'll try to check the middle area, what's in there. If I can't find anything there, then I'll spare you guys from the pain of me sneaking where I was. But the middle area, I'll try to check it a little bit more careful this time, even if it...
Nice haircut.
Thank you. I like it. Can I close this? So I can't really see. Let's go.
You ever cross paths with a former inmate on the outside?
Wait, what is this? Don't know. I might want to go check this area if I can. So there's only 2 cards and maybe 1 inside there.
An old timer taught me that trick.
What is this place? I never checked this. Okay. Why didn't I come here? So we got a vent. Oh, and we have lasers. Can I go past the lasers? Oh right, I don't have the hacking skill. That's not good. I'm gonna make a save and see if I can go through this. Oh. Oh, good. What is this place? Will this make my life easier? I don't know. Why I didn't check this, I don't know. I'm stupid. Okay, another vent. Praxis kit. Huh. I'll need to check a little bit more. We have a few vents.
The premises are secure. Continue in general patrol mode.
Possible activity.
Okay, don't do that then.
I expected more trouble.
Oh.
Any inmate found in a restricted area without proper authorization will be shot on sight. No exceptions.
Wait. Where? Oh, I have to remember those flying things. But there might be something worthwhile still around here. I want to make my life a bit easier if I can. If I can take the lady out, then sure.
Nice and quiet. Just how I like it. It's been a little too easy these last few days, hasn't it?
Or air vents is
Not about the
considered an
job.
escape attempt
I
don't want to
will
hear it.
result in severe penalties and a week
Hold on
in
a second.
solitary confinement.
Come
Let's
on.
see if this works. Yes, if I can take you out. And grab you here. What's over there, by the way? Okay.
Stanger chewed me out again this morning. What's his problem?
The premises are secure. Continue in general patrol mode.
Now, can I take the person inside here? Bloody hell, bloody hell, bloody hell. Ah! I'll try to go without killing or causing any problems, but I had hoped that I could go past the camera. If I'm...
Not sure what, but something is going on.
Go to sleep. Now close the door for now. Okay.
The timing is good for the once beleaguered company. Regular viewers will remember
I should have done this earlier.
on the aggressive smear campaign
Can I close the windows?
seemingly fueled by the underground press.
I appreciate your concern. However, this is a matter that needs to go through the proper channels. Forward your concerns to your superior, and if they think the matter is important, they'll bring up the next director's meeting. Thanks, Patsy Perkins. Warden, there are too many cars floating around that are unaccounted for. We are long overdue for replacing them and charging our system. Sorry. In other prisons I worked in, we replace the card system every 3 weeks. I did a little digging and found out that the PTHCF is working with the same card since we opened the place months ago. The chances of missing one being misused by inmate is pretty high. I spoke to my superior about this, but I think he was too busy. So I'm going to you directly with my concern. We are primed for very bad situation happening. A key card in the hands of just one inmate means that all cells are vulnerable. You are correct. Just checking in to see if you have any problems with the drones. I did a reboot all after the sec refactor as night. It's gonna take genius or a military class orc to hack him now. Vive la sheep. Okay. Good morning. On behalf of the Pent House Father Correctional Facility, we all would like to wish you a happy birthday to Michael D. Rose. Happy birthday! Okay. So that's it. We have our security computer, which I probably want to use. No? Below is updated registry for cell block be. A lot of inmates uses aliases, so include here Joe Collins, Ronaldo Mad Madison, Robert Hippo Sands, Victor Monroe, Billy Davis, Pedro Harrison, Christian Dengler, Donald Polk, William Shefton, Billy Pierce, Ian Wilberg, Nicholas Goodspeed, Jude Grant. Goodspeed? That sounds oddly familiar. Denzel Carlton, Jordan Hayes, Daniel Conlon, Nate Garfield, Sean Ponchlet, Ryan Rhino Cleveland, William Nosebleed Parry, Isaiah McKinley, Juan Soto, Boris Zolgoz, Thomas Hughes, Oscar Meja, Anthony Taffy Taft, Victor Bordeaux, Chet Wilson, Carlos Medrados, Rocky Racanto, Andres Brito, Chase Dwight. Level 2 cells, Wayne Spade, Mario Fat Rat Kennedy, Jamie Cabaldo, Drew Fjord, Randall Frazier, Alex Cooper, Kia Cheese Macheesy, Santos Hauser, Earl Clinton, Marcus Macaroni, Flynn Reed, Marty Flowers, Sean Benford, Louis Mangle, Abraham Winkler, seriously, Lee Kazukawa, Nico Cowboy Reagan, Matthew Calais, Patrick Nuedo, Cassie Carroll, Adrian Blair, Ricardo Nolan, John Dickinson, Dante Hauser, Sergei Roscoe Rutledge, Robert Channing, Scott Pinkney, Rutger Warren, Enrique Baldwin, Rob Klink-Hogan, Thomas Morris, Ruben Washington. Level 3 cells, Christopher Brennick, Vince Langdon, Howard Gilman, Ray Robinson, Wes Graham, Charles Clemens. Is that from Aliens 3? Dylan Dutton? Francis Franlou? Nicholas Goodspeed? Is that some of the Nick Cage's character? Gene Donahue, Richard Monroe, Danny Red Shoes Brewer, Sean Daddy Vernon, Omari Doerr, Manuel Hamilton, Leonard Abadaga, Bruce Livingstone, Kyle Attica, Cecil Patterson, Joseph Lemonck, Sal Longball Dayton, Christopher Prospect, Diego Riker. Okay. Charles Clemens. Charles Dance was Dr. Clemens in Aliens 3, if I remember correctly. Dutton... Was he also Charles Dutton? And I think he played Dylan. And Goodspeed definitely is Nick Cage's character. Where's the Goodspeed? But I think it was in Rock. But anyways, that would make sense. There might be some other of these, but I can't remember. What can we do with this? No, I can't hack it, to be honest. Let's use this. I still want to check. I'm fairly sure I'm missing something. But as I can craft these multi-tools, that's okay. To be honest, that crash was a bit... Oh. Oh. We probably want to load, because I don't want to have an alarm still. I have to be a bit... Oh, bloody hell, we're here then. Okay, fine. Fine, I need to save once I'm inside, I'll be back. Right, be right back. Okay, back here, everything done except open that security thingy, which I want to do now. Can I do it from here? I don't want to be seen, as I want to take everything down if I can.
Not sure what, but something is going on.
You are correct. Can I access this now? Cameras off. Now we can't control these. That works nicely, thank you. So what is over there then? You are moving... Where are you actually moving? I don't know. But... There's a Point of interest. Is that connected to something in maintenance area between two? Is that it? Okay. So I somehow thought they meant the earlier building. Okay. So I better go and check. So it's locked. Do I have a code for the keypad? Maybe it's well, let's see what it is then. Oh, there's a foxy. Well, what would I want to drop? I have so many stun gun. What is this? Oh, I don't need grenade launcher. Definitely don't need that. So I probably picked it from the middle area and didn't even realize. Because I just... What? Oh. Oh.
That prisoner jumpsuit you found must have come in handy.
It meant I could blend in and move around B block without the risk of being spotted by the guards over there. It was a convenient disguise, but I needed to remember to use the correct suit for each block to avoid running into trouble.
So I was meant to come... Oh, bloody hell, I was meant to come in here then. Right. So I totally failed the B block. I could have probably gone where I needed to go, but I think the idea is that you get this. How did I fail that so hard? Well, okay, now I'm happy it crashed, if I'm completely honest. More crafting parts, sellable items. I don't know if I need them, but... Oh, right, we have the 1 point. What do I want to buy now? I kind of want to go with this, because that would... But I also want to go with this. I know there's a 1 Praxis kit we can get. And we are close getting 1. So now I'm free to actually move around the cell block B without any problems. Obviously not in here. So where does this lead then? Okay, let's make a proper save. Let's make a proper save, because with my luck this will crash again, and then everything oh. I'm not going through this. There's a dead person though. Is there any way I could... Oh right, do I have a silencer? I do. I'm kinda interested to see. Do I have an EMP grenade? I actually do. I'm gonna make a save. Because I never tested. Okay. So that worked. Forget nosebleed, there ain't no getting off that rock. You make some dumbass attempt to escaping and you'll wind up dead. Just ride it out. This anti-orc will be over before you know it, man. Yo, Pinch, this is it, dude. I've got it all figured out. As soon as I see an opening, I'm making break for it. Just make sure you hook your brother up on the outside when I'm out. With that's going down in the world and my being a fugitive and I'm going to need to go deep, deep, deep into hiding. You feel me? Okay, so I don't know if that was worthwhile. What is this place? Where are we? I don't want... Ah, is this the... Okay. I may not want to go... Come on. So I need to go back and... So this actually works. Good. I never knew that. I think I know that EMP grenades work, but to be honest, I wasn't sure that... Oh, it's full. I never knew that EMP bullets would work. Well, to be honest, why wouldn't they work? So have I checked everything in here? I could open this already, because I can. So I guess I needed to realize to come here and take the outfit. But because I was too dumb to realize, I just went straight forward. Again, I probably could have gone to the main area without a problem, but I don't know if you could check the
will be shot on sight. No exceptions.
The death scene area, unless you basically kill everybody. So we found some new... yes.
So you made it into B block. I can't imagine you started knocking on cell doors asking for Oscar Mejia.
Not exactly, no. I knew I had to keep searching. As long as I stayed out of trouble, I'd find a way. And with a jumpsuit for B block, I was able to move around in the open.
There was also that friend of Flossie's, right? What was his name again?
Red Shoes. Like I said, I'd find a way.
Okay, we got another praxis point. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna make a save now because this is something I don't want to fail. And even if it crashes, I don't want to do this all over again. So now we...
B-block is currently under investigation. Inmates are not permitted near the crime scene.
So now I'm finally allowed to move, which is nice. Which makes my life quite much easier in that regard. Obviously, I will find those same things I did find last time if I can. And checking that I didn't miss anything.
How long is this gonna take? I can't get to my damn cell. CEO's got the entire lower level locked down.
That's because they're dragging out the investigation.
I'm guessing the lower level is something that... Hello? Can I talk to you?
You ever wonder why there's nothing else on TV but the news?
That is actually a good question. Most of the time when you open the TV, there's Picus News. Picus. For your information. And the Boris note, yes, so now we can open this. And I want the praxis. That's over here. I still might check this... Oh, sorry. Because there was the pistol after all.
Sorry, boys. B-block shower room is closed for maintenance.
Okay. Lower level is still out of limits. Let's see how this works. Wait a minute. That way. I'll see what I can do.
When my shift ends, I'm watching the game.
There's only one person around here, but the problem is that everybody gets annoyed if I take her out open. But is there a way? Ah, security office, just what I'm looking for. One guard over here. No guards over here. This is exactly what I'm looking for. So what can I do with the orcs at the moment? The funny thing is, Typhoon is starting to feel tempting. But to be honest, so is the jumping. Do I need the jumping? I may need the jumping. I need hack. I need so many things. I'm close. Well, actually, I'm not. I just got the praxis point. Yes. Yes. Because let's be honest, it's nice to deal with the robots. I need to walk. Okay, this works. He just came in. No, no! Don't say anything. So, are these connect? Well, I guess they are connected. Yeah. Could you fly a little bit better? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Wait. Who is searching? What is it? What is happening? Who is searching? So did you see me through the window or what? I'm not sure, but that's okay. The more I can take down, the better, obviously, but again, I'm still a little... Combat rifle, combat rifle... Did I see some... Oh, weapon cabinet. Close. Now, we need to open that computer, but let's go with this first. I did a little snooping after our talk the other day. Never hurts to be friendly with the clerks in admin, and Stinger has worked the last 3 weeks straight, weekends too. He's even been pulling double shifts. You get the feeling he doesn't trust us to do our jobs properly. You could look at it like Stinger's control freak, but I sort of think, despite his attitude, that he really cares about the facility. We're making a difference. As long as the Clanks are in here, they can't hurt anyone out there. I think he really takes that to heart. Hello there, Agnes, Keith here. I'm having another problem with the food system for cell block B. For real this time, haha. I hope to solve it by dinner. If it goes on longer, I'll bring backup food through the tunnel. I might need 2 guards to help me distribute it when I get to the block B. Keith Piazza. His sunglasses, yes. Do I have code for this, or do I need to craft? Oof. Let's make a save. So basically I should be able to hack it. Let's see how hard it is. We might do it. Well, actually we can't do it from here.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
I just wanted to open, man.
Access granted.
Cameras. Off, 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 and off. Ooh. So tempting, so tempting. Disable armors. What could we do with this? If I need, I will put them on, but if I don't, proper save now. I'm a little worried now that after that crash. Fortunately, I have a few saves. Because it crashed when I was saving, so that might have been the problem, not the crash itself. But still.
I am sure you will all agree with me that this is reassuring to know. Many thanks to everyone who participated in the study, including its funding sponsor, the Appliance Alliance.
Thank you. What do we have inside here, if we can open it? We should be able to open this, hopefully.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Thank you. Oaks, the investigation closing, so get P108 cleaned out tomorrow and ready for the next pair of Clanks. I got what I need to solve this mess, and I've had enough of high and mighty text trying to impress me with already know. Want a job doing well? Do it yourself. Remember that. Thomas Stenger. Please join us. Welcome the following new employees. Enrique Lapointe, our correctional officer. Hometown Ogden, Utah. Years of experience 5. Have a nickname? No. Favorite time of day and why? Breakfast and my first sip of coffee. My man, when you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? First baseman for Dallas. What superpower do you wish you had? Indestructibility. Favorite word? Baseball. Coffee or tea? Coffee. Okay. Lawrence McCovey, correctional officer. Hometown Duncan, Arizona. Years of experience 1. Have a nickname? Mac. Favorite time of day and why? Midnight, because everything that happened before is wiped clean and it's the whole new day. Interesting idea. When you were a kid, what did you want to be? What did you want to be when you grew up? Doctor. What superpower do you wish you had? Teleportation. Favorite word? Focaccia. Coffee or tea? Herbal tea. Okay, interesting. Interesting. This is a reminder that inmate Oscar Mejia is scheduled to clean the shower in cell block B. Let me know if the ratbag piece of is late. With Wilbur no longer amongst the living, Mejia will have to do dirty deed all by his lonesome. Make sure he knows it. Okay. So I'm guessing that area is connected to, so yeah. Now, one thing we need to do is obviously go down. Wait, didn't I turn off the cameras? Wait. And is that open? Why is it open?
Maybe I could find a crossword puzzle book around here somewhere.
Come on. Now it's working. So even more hidey holes. That's interesting. Now, so did I not take off the cameras? I think I did. No, wrong computer, sorry. It's the one that says security. Ah! Why? What is happening? Now it's working, yes. Now it's working, yes. Let's check that I took the turrets out too, because, yeah, I'm a little worried like that. So now that's done. That is where I need to go, but. So it's certain cells that can have that hidden area. Wait, why is that still working? That's not great. Is the other camera also working? That's not working. Okay, at least one is not working. Be right back. I don't know, it's still on. Now it should be off. Okay. It should be off. I have no idea. Hopefully it's now off, because if it is, let's check. Finally. So I need to deal with those two guards if I can. I can take you out from the other side now, because there's no camera. I definitely want to see what's down there. Can I need to use the opening. That will make my life a bit easier. No, wrong way. Did I? Oh, right. I need to take everything from here, as I haven't been here in this lifetime. Now I have the silencer. I have a second silencer, I mean.
The cell you're in is not your property. It is owned by the United States government.
Are you in? Yes, you are. Good, good. So we should be fine now. I'll close the door. Can I interest you? Who's that? Who's that? Oh, sorry. There was a guard over there. Okay, I need to be a little careful about that. Now, if I could...
Tell me you heard that as well.
In solitary confinement, your privileges are restricted to a minimum.
What did you hear? Oh, bloody hell, I need to deal with that.
Over there.
I need to deal with that. Somehow. Wait a minute. Okay. So where is the guard? Oh, it's you.
If you know of an infraction being committed by a fellow inmate, report it immediately to a correctional
Would you care if I beat your... Oh, you saw that. Wait, who's getting aggroed? Okay, so let's not do that. You lucky. I wanted to deal with you so you don't cause me a problem when I'm downstairs. So I need to be careful not to move too fast, apparently. Because every little step I make, he'll be watching me.
Tell me you heard that as well.
Fortunately, he can't really come here. Well, I would just want to deal with that guy. Please. Oh, is he actually coming now? He's over there. Well, this is awkward if he's coming. But, well, I can take him down if that guy leaves. This might actually work. This might actually work. Yeah, he's coming in. Please, you turn around, thank you. Oh yeah, this worked, nice.
Violence against another inmate, correctional officer, or automated security robot will add 3 months to your sentence. Correctional officer
Please.
or automated security robot will add 3 months to your sentence.
That worked. Your legs too, so they don't... That's good. Nah. Come on, please, notice me.
I know that sound.
You know, yes. You should be the last one in here. I should be fine now. I'll probably have to end this episode soon. But before that, I'll check these areas. I'll check that crime scene, obviously. I want to leave this oh. Note from Koopa. Burris, I don't want to hide your stuff in the storage room anymore. Not looking for trouble, so you'll need to find somewhere else to stash your Okay. Toilet. And a paper. Reminder for Oscar Meyer, your shower clean detail in B block today. Don't forget, have fun and enjoy alone time. So where does that lead? Come on.
This facility will not try in any way to change your religious convictions.
Let's check this area. Where does this lead? I think I saw a gun there. That's a battle.
Why turn back when you were so close to reaching Agent Guerrero? I'm not sure what the thinking was behind that.
There's no need to know the thinking behind it. I'm telling you what happened.
It just seems strange that you didn't feel the need to focus on your objective.
Am I telling this story, Doctor, or would you rather tell it for me?
That's interesting. You are actually commenting what I'm doing, even if it's a little bit dumb. That's great. But now we have this downstairs all by ourselves. Obviously I'm gonna check this completely, because now I can. I should have checked the middle area earlier, because that would have made my life so much easier, but what can you do? I'm a little slow at the times. So, fortunately, we managed to do it a bit better this time. Oh, there's the gun.
Respect yourself.
Respect yourself.
Respect the rules.
So we have so many shell casings. What is this? Wait. Hacking device? An old-school hacking device found at the crime scene in cell block B that may have been used to manipulate the sentry to specifically target Wilberg. Interesting. Very interesting. So that's it, I guess. What else do we have? Alter advisor, points of interest? No points of interest at the moment. So we are going to the shower rooms. But we could go to the yards first. Where's the Here are the yards, because I guess there are security, yes, but there's a card room over there, and I could go and deal with that.
When I get out of here, I'm gonna hunt down all the COs.
And you in a hurry or something? Wait! And do what?
Fuck them up. I remember when each and every one of them gave me
rioting or encouraging others to
You never really know what it'll be like until you get in.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. The boo!
I still can't believe that happened to Razor. Guards carted him off red shoes. Now she dance all night. She got nothing to lose.
Like a month ago?
Oh, you're the red shoes, yes.
Red shoes?
I haven't seen you before. Who wants to know?
I had something for you. Special delivery, compliments of A block.
It's happening? Now? He actually did it? I knew it! I told the guys Flossie was straight, man. This fucking slaughterhouse is gonna burn. It's time for some respect. Come on, let me have it.
Slow down. I'm looking for Mejia. Tell me where he is and I'll think about handing it over.
Mejia? He's usually on cleaning duty in the showers about now. Look, whatever, man. Just give me the cell. Let's get this party started.
Yes, of course. Why not?
Here you go.
What am I helping at?
Yeah. Oh, that feels good. Man, you have no idea. I missed being me. Tell Flossie he's the fucking king. We owe him big time. When the time is right, shit's gonna go down. You'll see.
Oh, so there's going to be probably a riot, maybe. But as we are here, I might as well go there. So we have... Where does this lead? Is this something I could use to go the other side? I don't know, but let's see where this lead. So we can... Oh, right, I see. Okay. So if... Basically a way to the yard if I don't have... the outfit, I mean. But I do have it now, so let's take you down. Because why not? I might as well take these.
What are they doing now?
Now security. Suddenly... Unlock, yes. Making my life a bit easier, yes. And we have a book over here. Cell read Signs of a Riot. 5 signs of a riot is about to go down. Stockpiling food. Seasoned inmates know that as soon as a riot begins, the food and water supply will be the first thing that is cut off. Silent treatment. Inmates talk with each other, but if they clam up when a correctional officer is within earshot, it means they're most likely planning something big. Hoarding. If you start finding a lot of random things in more cells than usual, something is going on. Hoarded items will be used for currency or improvised weapons during the riot situation. Truces. If you notice that some deep tension between inmates has been paused or settled quickly, don't believe it. Inmates will temporarily set aside grudges if riot is on the horizon. Lies, and lies. Inmates lie to correctional officers half the time. If it becomes all of the time, watch out. Okay. And, yeah. Anything behind the back? Nothing too important. So, we are making my life much easier now. So basically, I'm making the riot much easier for the people as the guards are unconscious, the turrets are not working, there's nothing flying around. Well, these are the only problems. Basically, the funny thing is I can think I can take... Oh, by the way, but the car... By the way, there's another guard over there. I could deal with that too. Oh, that's a turret. That is a turret. Okay, I need to deal with the other exoskeleton on the other side, but this works. Panic is ending. That worked. Nice. Well, there's actually oh, kinda interested to see one thing, and I mean that with that one thing, what happens?
Do not accept any gifts or favors from other inmates.
If I go here. Oh no. I totally forgot.
Solitary? For a minor infraction? I thought that's what the cages in the yard were for.
We decide what's a minor infraction and what's not. Anything can be considered a terminal violation if we say it is.
We couldn't do that in the prison I worked before. Just make up reasons to put inmates in solitary. There were rules.
Well, the Pent House has special rules
Different
for
effing
these
rules.
inmates. Besides, they're augmented criminals, so who gives a shit what we do to them?
I'm not really sure how I feel about that.
If you like your job and want to keep it, you better figure that out fast. Because if you come off as too soft, these inmates will eat you alive.
Where are you going? Good. Now, how do I do this? I want to go probably up first. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll try to take people out, because why not? Bloody hell. That didn't work at all. Okay, let's do that again. I'll take out the camera. Why didn't I think that first? So, where's my pistol? Here we are. Leave from the cover. Yes, please. Hello, and good night. No, I don't want to have sniper rifle, but I will have this. Calming eye exercises and meditation. Keep your head still and look ahead. Look down, left, up, and right. Repeat this 10 times. Close your eyes and rest for 1 minute. 2. Imagine someone from your past who died. They are in a safe place. They have advice for you. What do they say? Look right and left, moving your eyes sideways as far as you can 10 times. Close your eyes and rest again for 1 minute. Imagine you're talking to a younger version of yourself. They ask you to explain how you've gotten to this point. What do you tell them? Roll your eyes 180 degrees from left to right 10 times. Rest for 1 minute. Imagine speaking to someone you've wronged. Would you apologize? Do you think they would forgive you? Inhale and exhale slowly 10 times. You're walking in a desert and you see a turtle on his back, but you're not helping it. Why not? Anyways. 10th Street of Hunterwasser. That's a nice hotel. I can open this. Oh well, this is easier than I thought. Cameras off and off. Turrets
With
off.
all due respect, folks, those investors should probably choose their news more carefully.
Yes, indeed. Combat rifle, come on, come on. What the combat rifle? Nothing else. Frag grenade, concussion grenades, medical blocks.
I can't believe where he had that hidden.
Yeah, I agree. You can sleep in here. I think we're done. I actually could check the background area thoroughly and make this my safe place. Oh, there's the gun. Well, this is an problematic. I can't go through this laser grid, so I have to deal that with other way. Because yeah. Okay. How much? Oh, it's 2 hours 30 minutes. I think I end this episode on this note. We've cleared this area quite thoroughly, so next episode we will enter the showers. And then we go back to the A block and start causing problems. Emptying lobbies, emptying guards, whatnot. As we have been doing a great job so far. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.